guys, it's Hannah again. Today on How to Use Canva, we are going to be making brand kits. This is only available if you have the pro version, but it's really helpful. What you do is you come into Canva, create your brand kit, and then anything that you can create, you just apply the brand kit to it, and it'll change everything so that way it's formatted for how you need. So we're going to start out by going to the left-hand corner, and down here is your brand. You're going to go ahead and hit that button, and we are going to add a brand kit. So this one we're just going to put in as intro and create. We are going to start off with our color palette, and we're going to have fun with this one because why not? We're going to do some blues. Click that. We'll name it baby blue. Yeah, let's do a red. White. Red, white, and blue. Sounds good to me. And then it goes and gives you all of your different font styles. For sugar, I use a lot on my YouTube channel. That the 6-hand. All right. And we'll say Canva. How to. Your brand voice. You can add different photos, graphics. I do have a few graphics. Logo. Okay, I do have a logo, so we're gonna go ahead and download it. So it takes your logo and takes the colors from that and puts it into here. And then we'll just add a random photo just for fun to be able to show you where it pops up. All right, we'll start with, this was my original banner. It's slightly different. Perfect. Okay, and then if you have any charts, you can click the different colors for that. So we'll just do green, pink, and maybe like an orange. There we go. Okay, and then you're gonna come up here. We've done all of these. Hit share. Okay, and I always like to copy the links so that way I have them available and keep them in a list off to the side. And then you do have the option, if you hit these 3 little dots up in the corner, you can add the brand kit to a folder if you need to. Okay, and then you're just going to hit back to brand kits and it should automatically save. And then we are going to go find a template to play around with the brand kit that we just made. So we're going to go home and describe your idea. Let's do an invitation. Since we did red, white, and blue. Okay, so this brought up a couple of different designs that you can kind of scroll through, and you can click them, go through them. We are gonna click Use Canva Editor. Okay, so it just created an invitation for us, and then we're gonna go down to our brand and brand kit. We're gonna click our intro kit, select that. And then what you can do is you can go ahead and apply this. So you can shuffle through your different colors. I like that one. Your different fonts. So this will apply your different headers. Move me over. Okay. And then it does give you charts down at the bottom. Obviously, we don't need that for an invitation, but it's nice to be able to have. And if you click it, you have all kinds of different charts. So using this for projects is really nice. It does give you your photos if you need to be able to go ahead and put your logos in here, things like that. Control X and get rid of it. But yeah, it's just fun to kind of play around with. The other thing that's really nice is if you can't, you don't like your colors, you don't like things like that, you can always hit edit and change them. Okay, but basically the brand kit allows you to have everything uniform, the brand that you're trying to create. But that's how you do it. If you have any questions, comment down below. I went through this kind of fast, but really it's not a huge thing to go through. If you don't have the pro version, you won't be able to use it, unfortunately. But that is how to use your brand kit.